What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing the last video in our Digimon TCG starter deck openings. If you've already been following along with the channel and watching other videos, thank you, I appreciate your support. If you're new here, definitely consider checking out all the other videos on my channel. I've been doing deck openings, booster pack openings, gotten some pretty exciting pulls, so definitely check out the channel if you're new. And with that out of the way, let's get going. Once again, I will destroy this box off screen so no one has to see that. Ugh. Why is cardboard my enemy? And if you didn't notice, by the way, our main characters for the blue starter deck, none other than Matt himself with Metalgarurumon. Pretty cool. If this is your first time looking at the starter decks, each of them does come with a booster pack. I'll be opening at the end. Pretty exciting stuff. Always awesome when card games give you a little bonus booster pack in their deck. Here we go, the deck itself. Let's take the sleeve off and begin. Oh, I can't wait. After these decks, gonna get to play with all these cards and have some fun. Starting out, Sunamon. This Digimon gets plus 1000 DP when battling an opponent's Digimon that has no Digivolution cards. Okay, kind of interesting effect. Little fuzzy dude, you can see his little, that's Botamon? I don't remember his name. You can see his little baby form in the back though, chasing after the in training form. 4 of those. And Gomamon, another 4 of those. 2 cost to play. 0 Digivolution cost, 3000 DP, no effects. If this is your first time watching starter deck video, all of the decks tend to have 4 copies of most of the cards, although there are a few with only 2 copies. So in the future, if you're considering getting in the game, definitely try to pick up 2 copies of each starter deck so you can have a full playset. Gabumon, look at him with his blue flames. Play cost 3, Digivolve cost 0. Weaker than Gomamon with 2000 DP, but he has an inheritable effect. When attacking, trash the Digivolution card at the bottom of one of your opponent's Digimon with a level of 5 or less. Pretty cool, so essentially you get to take out those inheritable effects of the Digimon, kind of weaken them a little bit. Could be a useful card. And we get 4 of those. Bearmon, 3000 DP. Or 4000 DP, 3 cost to play, 0 Digivolution. No effects, kind of boring, but he's kind of just your stronger rookie in the set. Slap a little bit harder than the others. Ikakamon! 4 cost to play, 2 cost to Digivolve, and 5000 DP. Nothing exciting, pretty typical champion for the starter decks. Garurumon. When attacking, trash the Digivolution card at the bottom of your opponent's one of your opponent's Digimon, 4000 DP, 5 cost to play, and 2 cost to Digimon. Pretty cool looking card. If you haven't checked out the art for all the different Digimon cards, definitely look them up online. They have just gone above and beyond with the art for this game. Probably some of the nicest looking cards I've ever seen in a card game. And they just find good ways to make them all stand out. They have a lot of different art styles among all the different cards. Helps keep things fresh. Our blocker for the deck, we have 5 cost to play, 2 cost to Digivolve, 6000 DP, so the same as the blocker from each of the other 2 starter decks, and it's Grizzlymon, Bearmon's Digivolution himself. Pretty cool card. I think the first time I saw this Digimon was Digimon World 3. Pretty cool guy in that game, had some pretty cool Digivolutions, and we have Garurumon. Look at that, his Kaiser nails glowing. Gold Edge card, really cool, probably one of the cooler looking ultimates I've seen. So no effect for himself, but for his inherited effect, on your turn while your opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolution cards, this Digimon gains +1 security attack effect. Security attack. Pretty cool. A lot of synergy with some of the other cards, so the other cards kind of getting rid of Digivolution sources from your opponent's cards. This just works to take advantage of that. We take those Digivolution sources out of their cards, and this guy gets buffed up, or whoever this guy is under gets buffed up. So pretty cool. Synergize well with the rest of the deck. 4 copies of these as well. And Zudomon. When Digivolving, trash 2 Digivolution cards at the bottom of one of your opponent's Digimon. Okay, pretty cool. So you get to take 2 of them out again. Works well with that effect we just saw. Pretty good. Definitely see the theme this deck is going for. 7,000 DP, 6 cost to play, 3 cost to Digivolve. So a little bit cheaper and kind of a useful Digivolving effect. 4 copies of those for our Megas, rounding out the end of the monsters for this deck. We have Plesiomon, pretty cool looking card again. This is what I'm talking about, the awesome art for the game. I just love when the cards just splash out, the water coming off. Really makes it feel like it's going to jump out at you. 12,000 DP, 10 cost to play, 2 cost to Digivolve from. Pretty standard stuff for a Mega. No effects, so a little bit boring, but pretty typical for a vanilla. And Metalgarurumon. This shot looks so awesome on this card. Really reminds you of the OG Digivolution animation at the end of Adventure when him and Wargreymon would Digivolve. Just ice shooting out everywhere. 12 cost to play, 4 cost to Digivolve, 11,000 DP, and when attacking once per turn you can unsuspend this Digimon. Pretty cool. I know a lot of blue cards focus on this kind of effect where you can unsuspend their Digimon, so essentially make them ready again. If you've played Magic and you're more familiar with that, essentially you attack, you're basically tapping your Digimon and unsuspend with the equivalent of untapping them, so they're still good to go for another move or to just be safe on your opponent's turn. Really cool. 2 copies of him. For our Tamer, we have Matt, of course. If your opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolution cards, gain 1 memory. Again, following this theme of the deck of trying to make sure your opponent has no Digivolution cards. Or no Digivolution cards on their Digimon. Ooh, pretty good. Option card, Hammer Spark. Main, gain 1 memory, 0 cost. Security, gain 2 memories. So this is definitely a card that you'd kind of rather see in your security. Pretty cool. More memory is always awesome. Extend those plays, play some more cards, create some more distance between your turn and your opponent's turn. Sorrow Blue. Choose one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards. That Digimon can't attack or block until the end of your opponent's turn. Savage. Let's see. So your opponent's Digimon with Digivolution cards. Your next turn. Okay, and so security effect, pretty similar. Pretty cool card. Like the art for it. Kaiser Nail. Choose a Digimon Digivolution card placed under one of your Digimon and play it as another Digimon without paying its cost. That is pretty awesome. Essentially just bring out another Digimon ready to go. Really cool if you have a Digimon that you Digivolved from and he was useful but now you want him back. Security effect, just activate the card's main effect. Pretty cool. Love the art on this. Really good action cards for all of these. Action shots for all of these option cards. 2 of those in the deck. And then Cocytus Breath, I don't know. I grew up with the English names of these attacks. Main effect, return one of your opponent's Digimon to its owner's hand. Pretty good, just getting rid of their Digimon. They can bring it back later, but if you're using it on a high cost Digimon, definitely sets your opponent back a lot of memory for what they paid to bring them out. Makes it difficult to get them back out. You trash all of the Digivolution cards of that Digimon. Pretty good. Just take all of their hard work and throw it in the trash. Security, activate this card's main effect. And again, to end it, we have the deck itself. We have, I did this in the last video, I know how to do these. We have the tracker cards, pretty useful if you're just playing with someone and you just need to keep track of their memory. Blue, each of these are colored after their starter decks, so in the other videos you've seen. We've got a red set, yellow set, just kind of cool. Doesn't really matter, but it's nice to have the option of different colors if you want to use them. And then of course your 2 instruction cards. Great if you're playing with someone new and just want to make sure they have these to reference so they don't have to keep asking you questions every 5 minutes. Pretty cool stuff. And now for the booster packs to end out the video. Okay, let's see. Gotta be positive, get some cool cards from this. Really just focus on good vibes, you know? Leomon, Boring Storm, Gomamon, Agumon, Agumon X Rock. I just love the coat. This is can Agumon be my teacher? Can he be my professor in college? Maybe I would have enjoyed college. Numamon, Gabumon, Breakdramon, Petermon, Yaman, pretty good. I think I almost have a full playset of this, so this is awesome, pretty good. In training Digimon for purple deck, and Agumon again. Cool. And so one more pack, and you're good to go. Of course, I'm gonna struggle the hardest this last pack. Okay, Greymon, Pumpkinmon, Hearts Attack. Oh, Anzemon's so good. Trash all the evolution cards under one of your hosts. Oh, this is awesome for the blue deck. Works perfectly there. Definitely putting that in there. Sukaimon, Oblivion Bird, Dolphmon, Digitamamon, Darcymon, Chirinmon, Digimon. Here we go. We got the rares for the set. Flower Cannon, really good green option card. And TK, pretty good. One of the better yellow tamers. Definitely a nice card to have. And with that, that is the end of our Digimon starter deck blue. Pretty cool. Let's give one more shot of Metalgarurumon. Again, if you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing and like the video if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment. What's your favorite Digimon from all the ones in this deck? What's your favorite blue card out there that you've been looking forward to? What is your favorite color deck that you are hoping to build when either now or whenever you get the chance to get your hand on these cards? Hope everyone's staying safe, having a good time, stay digital, and see you in the next video.